My dad died 10 years ago, which is nuts. And I think I just need to say that out loud. I need to say that out loud to a bunch of strangers because it's unbelievable that it's been 10 years. Time is so irrelevant and yet, highly relevant. Time does matter. I don't think that time heals all wounds, but I think time changes us and grief changes us too. I've been thinking about my dad a lot. I've done a lot of therapy since he died, which I think has helped me to heal my relationship with him. And I wish that we had had the chance to do that when he was still here. And I also know in my bones that it wasn't possible and never would be. My dad was a boomer, the youngest of 9 surviving children. He was the 10th child that my grandmother gave birth to. He went to Vietnam when he was 17 years old. His parents signed a permission slip so that he would be able to choose his own adventure instead of being drafted. He came home from that war with no tools to deal with what he had been through. And I know that my dad did the best that he could with what he had. I know that he loved us. I know that his love was also not the kind of love that I needed and wanted. And I really am okay with that. My dad did not always give me the kind of love that I needed or wanted, but my dad did give me my face, my body. Thanks. My moods. My dad always told me that life is for the living. He told me that long before he was sick and long before he died. And I think that he was trying to prepare me for life without him. I don't think he knew that he would die at 64 before he could even retire, but he knew he was gonna die. So if you are in the thick of grief right now, if you can't imagine a day where it doesn't feel like the biggest thing in your life, it will feel different someday. It'll still hurt. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. But we're not meant to turn our lives and our hearts into a museum for the people that we've lost. We're not meant to stay in suspended animation in a world that they no longer exist in and a world that no longer exists for us. We are really meant to live. So I guess we gotta go do that.